Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mechanical Rain. On the last episode, the gang took a bit of R&R, sort of their last push to get ready for the next big voyage. They have a new combat medic, and most importantly, arguably, Wayland received a transmission from a Helix Academy ship, and he is about to debrief the rest of the crew. Let's get back to it.
So, and he's just gonna pull up the code for the transmission signal and put it on the screen. I just got off the comms with Commander David of the SS Victoria. They are alive. They are 15,000 human strong in a ship in space about 6 months away from us. And they are coming here.
Are they going to get caught in some kind of time vortex?
Like on purpose?
On purpose.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
What do you mean, why? They're lost in space.
We were lost in space.
So are we.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we have a planet. I mean, I can get why you'd want to be here. I just am curious. I'm concerned.
Their crew is getting restless, and they need a place to land on a planet that can sustain life because they've been adrift for a long time, and they're looking to come down and assist us with our little Blackwood problem.
Yeah. You will note. Actually, everybody, give me a history real quick.
Are we like listening to a recording, or is he just or is this just like a?
He's giving you secondhand information. There is a recording. You need to hear it.
That's a whopping 7 for me.
Well,
that's on brand.
Like
Let's go.
They rolled a 9.
Ooh, Verna's got a 16.
12.
Also have a 9.
All right.
All right, and an 11.
Oh wow.
So
Verna knows.
Somehow I still rolled the lowest.
Anybody who rolled above, who rolled a 12 or above, will know that the SS Victoria was one of the last ships to leave G908.
Okay.
So, like, that doesn't affect anything. That's just something that you guys kind of remember about. You know, not all of you guys were done and airborne at the same time.
Got it.
Some of you were weeks ahead, months ahead. These guys stuck around till about the very end. Look, there's many people and you know, cataloging as much of the planet as they could. Or
were we the last?
No.
Okay.
You left somewhere in the middle of the pack.
Okay, so relative to us, they left after us.
I think that one picked up the guys from my town. Huh.
You guys, about 7 years ago, these guys, like 6.5.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So left from, like, a completely different hemisphere as you guys did.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the equivalent of Europe and the US.
So I'm assuming like that means we got like 6 months to deal with this problem then.
They said it would be quite helpful if we could deal with this problem within 6 months before they arrive.
Oh, boy.
I mean, yeah, like we can make the beds and all, but like it would be nice if they would come and help us too.
That's what I said.
Please.
I'm not sure.
Stop worrying about that.
I'm not sure what their status is, but it sounded like they needed to come down.
No, I mean, it's going to take us 6 months just to travel to where we're going and back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the clear board.
Is that yours?
No.
Should I switch to vodka?
Hajime will go into another room and wheel in a clear whiteboard.
Can you please edit in a squeaky sound for the wheels? Because they're never playing.
And Hajime's just like, he makes a line, makes like 2 circles on the line that sort of intersect, and then just kind of like makes a few more lines off the left side of the line and just goes, okay.
You trying to figure out where they are comparatively in time to where we are?
Yep.
Well, we're in the regular timeline, so...
These guys are also in the regular timeline.
Yeah. We're not in the 500 years ago timeline.
It sounds like, like we're...
Itor's in the 500 years ago timeline.
I forgot about the they went back, we stayed the same. Okay, never mind. Now this is making sense.
It sounds like these guys
we have been doing a lot of weird science the last couple of days.
It sounds like these
We-
guys are in the present.
Yeah, you've been making suits and learning about the timeline. I've been learning how to grow tobacco secretly in Verna's garden.
I've been making alcohol this whole
better
time
share.
because I have brewer supplies.
That too.
And yes, Verna, we have the part of me that doesn't say the things that I should say in front of people, the part of me that does say the things people want to hear, and the part of me that says stuff that you guys don't want to hear. That's why I say it in my sleep.
Huh.
But you don't sleep.
Yep. He's angry.
Hajime, you all right, buddy?
I
Loaded
felt my right
question as
side.
Achilles starts walking away towards the beds.
Waylon didn't end the meeting yet. Come back here.
I'll walk slower. That's the best compromise.
So I got a question. All right.
Uh-huh.
So did you tell them that we had like 6 months to deal with the next robot, and there's still another robot we got to deal with?
I did not give them a whole lot of information because I wasn't able to properly check the security of the comms. It sounded like it's just them, and I recognized the name of the ship, and it didn't seem like anyone else was listening in. But just in case,
That's fair. Okay.
I did not
When
give
they
them a
get
whole lot of
here-
information.
That's fair. Smart move. Great moves.
Yeah, and I
When
did
they
not,
get here, if
ahead.
they don't plan on helping, they're going to have to park their asses in space and watch.
I would agree. Yeah, or they can chance
Like
it.
if they got some army guys, or maybe their own Blackwoods, that they could help.
Now that's an idea.
Roll me a history, Isabel.
Okay, that's a flat D20 roll.
That's right.
Just letting you know.
You got this.
That's a 9. I don't know shit.
Um,
Welcome to the back of the classroom.
now, even with that 9, you'll know that most of the ships were crewed by military, with like civilians being refugees, basically.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You will also know, though, that most of the ships themselves were not armed
We
for
got the
combat.
ship to come down.
lot of them
but, like
had-
if they can bring some pods down, so we can have some more guys. You know, it's
Send
never bad
dudes,
to have
if
enough
you will.
guys. What
Yeah.
Send dudes.
was that? Send dudes. We need more dudes. But like they should know as they when they get closer.
Yeah. So
that
that's
stay in
that's
space.
Yeah. I mean, we have their channel now, so we can box them when we need, but without being able to do a proper security check, I didn't want to give them our coordinates or exactly what we're dealing with yet. I told them that the planet's stable and it supports life and it can support another colony. Like this planet's huge. And I did warn them to, as they approach, to watch their energy signatures because the Blackwoods can pick up on that kind of stuff, and they are aware there's a couple Blackwoods. But other than that, I didn't want to give them a whole lot more information.
Good move.
Yeah, that was smart.
But that is what is going on. I wasn't expecting to hear another fleet coming in today when I woke up.
Wow.
Listen, I forgot we were still military. All right, so it's okay.
Honestly, combat medic Deacon over here.
Yes, sir. Speak, sir. Well, how can I be of assistance?
You I think reminded us that we are a military operation.
Huh.
Just with your formalities.
Happy to be of assistance, sir.
Has Deacon sat down or had a drink or anything?
Has
Is
he blinked?
He has blunk.
That's good.
Deacon, I've made vodka if you want some. Like it's even got almost potatoes as the base.
Yeah, we're in
They're
our off
here
hours, buddy.
potatoes, so it tastes a little savory, but it's
Oh, I'm all right. But yeah, he is. He's not standing at attention. He's kind of leaning up against one of the consoles in here.
All right, good.
All right. Well, that's. Yep. That's way home problems. Yeah.
A bit later.
That's on the way home problems.
Yep.
What time is it roughly? Oh, Mr. GM.
Like I said, so these planets, the hours are a little longer, but relatively speaking, it's the equivalent of 10 p.m.
All right. Arguably, we should probably hit the hay, because we'll want to set out fairly early, which I hate, but you know.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Achilles,
What?
where's your robot half?
Probably still in my office.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. But we gave it a dog to walk around in.
Well,
And I haven't
yeah.
seen it in a while.
Well, much like me, he also prefers the bar.
He might have got into the whiskey.
Honestly, robot dog not really gonna hurt him.
Can
Robot
dog
being
Achilles
the operative-
drink?
Robot being the
Well,
operative
if
word.
it makes
No, he
you feel
can't
better, I'm
drink.
holding the whiskey, so technically he would have gotten into the rum, and I should go check on him. And I turn around and walk away from the beds towards the office.
So as you kind of enter Woodrow's study office, speakeasy / doorway to secret laboratory,
Secret tunnel.
yeah.
We don't talk about that last one.
so you were greeted by Dog You, who is like, you know how like when you take one of the 5-hour energy shots, you just kind of put the thing in your mouth and tilt it back.
Yeah, 100%.
So he's doing that with the bottle of rum.
You realize that does nothing to you, yes?
I like the taste. You realize that this
Okay.
doesn't matter to me, right?
Can you taste?
Yes, actually. I was puzzling.
Dude, Haji may make some weird things.
How'd you didn't make me?
I'm at the robot part of you.
Yeah, how'd you didn't make me?
Isn't that one of Hajime's dogs?
Yes, but remember these came from the crash ship.
Oh, right. Robot Hajime made you.
Technically,
Strange.
my creators labeled as Steve.
Steve.
I'm not. Steve is. I think he was one of Hajime's lab assistants.
Probably.
Oh, no. Got like half of that database.
Yeah, nah, that's really all you need. Okay, well, I'm assuming you have a battery that needs charged.
Weirdly, no. I operate off of kinetic energy. So as long as I, move every so often, my batteries kind of stay charged.
All right, cool. Well, we do need to sleep. We're leaving in we'll call it 8 hours.
Meatbag problems, I get it.
Yeah, 100%. Don't drink all my booze or I will shut you off.
Counter offer. I drink most of your booze and we don't talk about it.
Counter offer, leave my whiskey alone, and I never saw a thing.
Sold.
Deal. And I shut the door behind me. You're taking what?
Taking the ciders.
Yeah, all right. I shut the door behind me, and I put a little do not disturb sign on it.
Roll me perception as you walk along.
Oh, fantastic. I'm good at this. Maybe. 18.
From the other side of the door, you go, oh, God, I hate this planet. Why does this cider taste like brisket?
He just walks away, and he's just, meat berries.
All right, so unless anybody else has any shenanigans before you guys go to sleep, we will fast forward.
I have one small shenanigan.
I'll allow it.
Fantastic.
And then a medium one.
I am going to, as stealthily as possible before I put my suit away to charge, I am going to deliver my personal goods to the submarine, which is crate or several of alcohol and tobacco products and paint, spray paint, lots of spray paint.
Can I also have a small shenanigan?
Yeah. Achilles, roll again, real quick. Just
Roll shenanigans.
yeah, give
Roll
me
shenanigan.
no, give me
Assuming
just sneak in quietly.
stealth.
Yeah, stealth works.
All right, cool.
That's an option.
Okay, 15. I didn't, but we're gonna add 5 to that, so 20.
Yeah. You're supposed to be there. Nobody questions your degree and what. Like none of the crew prepping the last little bit of stuff. Kind of questions you. You're going through everything.
Fantastic. Yeah. So I'm just gonna stash them in whatever passes as my quarters.
Yeah. You are sharing a bunk. There is you get 6 beds. You're sharing with Medic Deacon.
Yeah, I can live with that. Snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
He could fix them.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just happy that I don't have to be the medic anymore. All right.
All right. So you got your stuff in there.
Yep.
Isabel, you said you had a thing.
At the same time as he's sneaking his alcohol in, Isabel is sneaking a small barrel so she can age some This Planet whiskey over the trip.
Brisket whiskey.
So
I gotcha.
The exact same plan.
Risky.
Just
Brisky.
Okay.
brisky, if you will.
All right.
All right.
So would it be also to roll stealth, or will me and Rob just walk into each other
Yeah. No.
Scooby-Doo style?
Give me a stealth just to make sure that if you're trying to do it sneakily, you don't alert anybody other than like.
It's an 18.
No, you're good.
That is 1 over my passive perception.
Wonderful.
Fantastic. It would be very funny if, as we are leaving our tasks, we walk past each other.
Oh, you 100% do.
I didn't see anything if you didn't see anything.
I can't see. Exactly.
Fantastic. I'm glad we're both suddenly blind as I walk towards the elevator with my hands out.
All right. Who else needed the shenanigan?
I had
I
a
have-
medium one.
I'm sorry, Ricky, did you say something?
Yeah, I'll go after Hajime.
Okay, cool. How'd you make this?
All right. I wanted to just make sure that the charging stations I designed are going to work for the trip.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to essentially set up and cook up something in the new to me kitchen in the sub.
Go for it. Let's start easy. Just give me tech.
Sure. Tickety tech. Wow, that's pretty low for me.
It is low for you. But yeah, you're
A 19.
everything's gonna charge. They might be a little slower than like the stationary ones, but they're pulling off a different power source.
Yeah, and we're going to be underwater for like longer than we stay at the base, so it'll be fine.
Exactly. So you shouldn't
All right.
notice any drop-in issues. You guys might feel a little bit more tired if you put them on too soon.
All right. I will make a note of that. Like an actual I will take. I assume there's like paper still of some variety.
Yes.
Just take that. Writes slow charging. Be wary, and stick it on the middle of the of the charging places.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that way I can remember to tell people to be wary. And then, do you want me to roll a skill check for cooking late at night?
Yeah, go for it. What you come up with?
I feel like because the sub tells me whenever people go in and out of the sub, I'll wait until both the Achilles and
That's right. It does, doesn't it?
It does do that.
I'll wait until all of the team members leave the sub at the same time and go, okay, now it's safe to cook.
Like the core team members, because you're going to have people in here all night.
Oh no, the core team members.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you're good.
All right,
This is right about midnight.
that works for me. Yeah, I will cook something up. Do you want to roll for that, or you just want me to disappear into the night cooking?
Yeah, no, I think you're good.
All right.
All right, Verna, you said you had a shenanigan.
I do. So Verna just thought of something that is like, she's not sure if it's going to be possible. But there may have needed to be preparation beforehand for this, but she just thought of it, so she's going to give it a whirl. And who do you call when you need to know something's possible? You call Hajime. So I guess we can rewind a couple of hours, and she's going to go over comms and just say, hey, Hajime, I have a question.
Submarine.
Like you're in the sub? Do I
Yes.
need to come to the submarine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll see you soon. She makes her way down there.
And if we're rewinding a few hours, this is when Hajime is trying to do the last final touches on the new charging stations. I'm not gonna stop for that.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so she's over there, and I want to imagine that if there's like a chair, or maybe she's on the floor, but she's like laying on her back and her feet are up, and she's just like, kind of chilling while he's doing the checking in the charging station, and she goes, Hajime, I just had a thought, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, but what if there was a way to give Allenby like some kind of button or something that would allow her to lock up the base? Because we're going to be far away. I'm not going to be able to do anything from so far away. I mean, they're not even going to be able to tell me if it's... I'll crush somebody under the doors if I try to lock it up.
That's true. That would be your luck. Let me think here.
I'm surprised they haven't killed anybody yet.
Yeah, no, it's a miracle.
Honestly.
Christmas friggin' miracle. This was Woodrow's place. He's got to have a stationary button somewhere in the base.
And Verna thinks back to when she found in Woodrow's study the alcohol stash. And so she's like, well, I could check his study.
Go wake up Achilles. A, it'll be funny for me, and B, he spends the most time there. He might have found something.
Okay, so she's going to make her way over to where Achilles is presumably sleeping.
Oh, and put your hydroponic shit in your sleeping pod.
I thought maybe we could put it in the kitchen.
No, we're not putting it in the kitchen. I want and need all that counter space.
There is. How'd you take his dentures out? What was that?
It's in the main cargo hold for just a small area.
Nice. All right, Hajime, I'll get that done then. Don't worry, I won't take up any of your precious counter space. Get off of my lawn. Anyway, so she's like grumbling as she's walking away. Goes to where Achilles is presumably sleeping, and she I want to say what?
In his bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to say it's probably very dark. I feel like she would open the door if it was unlocked.
Yeah,
like
he doesn't lock the door.
Okay. Like maybe do a little like soft knock, like one of those knocks where you're like, oh, I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna. So like soft knock, and then like do that thing where you make a big deal of turning the knob and like, okay, I'm coming in now. But so she like opens the door, the light slivers in, and she probably sees Achilles sleeping there, and she just goes, Achilles.
Yes.
I have a question.
All right.
Okay. Does Woodrow have a button that locks up the base and unlocks it like my button does?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. And he kind of like he sets up, and like,
she still has not opened the door fully.
He just he squints like one eye, like one eye open, one eye closed at the sliver of light coming there. He goes, okay. I have a button that unlocks the base. Suit. Does that button lock the? Oh wait, I'm not wearing my suit. Son of a bitch.
Well, I guess Verna's still wearing hers. Would her cert? Oh my God.
Her suit? No, I don't think so. My suit knows a lot of things that your guys' suits don't know.
Okay, elitist.
But no, Woodrow's suit.
Oh, yeah.
Also, yes. Can I connect to my suit remotely?
Yeah, we can.
All right, I'll send a text message to my suit.
You feel a tingle in the back of your brain. Yes.
Oh man, I don't think I've ever talked to you without wearing you before.
Hey, you guys can always do it.
Creepy. Hey, that emergency unlock button, the override in the office, does that also arm the base, or does that only disarm the base?
Yeah, that will also shut down the base if need be.
Oh, cool. All right. Good night.
Is that all you needed?
Yeah, I honestly didn't do any testing about that button, so.
You should also be aware that the situation in the office.
Is it the fucking dog?
It's hard to say. Here, I'll bring it up on screen, and you just kind of get this image in your head now. almost like a camera feed directly into your brain.
Oh, good.
It is just robot you singing "Bad to the Bone" loudly and off key, surrounded by empty bottles of meat cider.
You know, I almost don't want to intervene. Has he broken anything?
I mean, several security protocols, but technically everything's intact.
Well, I mean, man, it's the first time he's been able to walk and drink and sing karaoke in a time. Just make sure he can't leave. I guess I'll make sure he can't leave the room. But other than that, we'll let him party it out.
All right, locking down the office.
Thank you.
And you just hear like a dial tone in your brain as your suit hangs up.
I try really hard to think about turning it off.
It turns off after a second.
Oh, thank fuck. All right, I look over Verna. I was like, yes, my override can lock the base down as well.
Can we like give that to Allenby? Can she operate that?
As long as the only thing is she has to be in the base.
It is genuinely a giant red button.
Yeah, she just has to be in this side of the base. So
all right,
that's because it's not. I can't do it remotely.
Well, see, and that's the problem is I can. It's just that's not going to be useful at all while we're gone. They're not going to be able to.
I
tell
mean,
us
can you
what's going
just
on.
give someone that job? We have grunts for that.
Well, I'll tell her what's up. She can assign that to somebody if she wants to. At least she'll know. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Also, let her. I also need to know who it is. That way, that room doesn't murder the person that tries to hit that button.
Oh God.
So maybe her. Just tell her.
Yeah, and she has to be the one. Otherwise, the room will kill somebody.
I mean, probably.
Would that room kill me, Achilles?
No.
Your head, yes.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that voice.
And I want to say too, like she has slowly opened the door more and more, and now is just like actively in the room.
Yeah.
So she's like, "All right, well, thank you. I'll let her know. It has to be her. Hopefully she doesn't have to use it. And I appreciate it, and I will let you get back to your beauty sleep."
That is the best news I've heard all day.
All right, night.
Yep. Then the last thing you see is him cocooning.
Safe.
Con save? Yeah, all right. Yeah. 17.
Ah, you managed to hit the cool side of the pillow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was all.
Fantastic.
Then we will touch base. Itor, did you have a shenanigan?
Fortunately, no shenanigans for Itor.
All right, Verna, we're going to pick up with you first thing in the morning. Then you and Allenby wake up together.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say maybe Allenby was sleeping when she got back to the room, so she's gonna fill her in on the button situation in the study, and she's gonna say that Allenby needs to get in touch with Achilles to let him know that she's gonna do that, to confirm with him so that the room doesn't kill her, because that would be real sad.
You don't have to worry about the room killing me. I have full authorization as the base's commander.
Well, I guess that would have been cool to know last night. Okay, that's fine.
But I appreciate you letting me know where the button was.
Well, you're welcome.
Being able to lock down the armory and whatnot is always a useful feature.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't have to use it, but just in case.
Yeah. Well, last time you guys left, we did get invaded.
I know. It's just awful. I'm sick about it.
I thought it was 2 times ago.
That's true. It was 2 times ago. I assume that like Isabel just kind of walked past their bedroom.
Oh yeah.
It's out for a midnight snack.
Yeah. Oh,
No, it's the morning.
The morning.
Joke still stands.
Yeah.
Bye, Isabel.
See you on the boat.
So yeah, Verna is going to also, kind of say goodbye and kind of be all like sad about leaving and stuff.
You guys have your moment.
Yeah.
Like it's only a couple of months. We'll be fine. I mean, this isn't exactly the first away mission that we've done. We'll be okay.
Yeah, and it just went so swimmingly last time.
A little bit. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be all right. We just have to keep believing that. It'll be 6 months at least till we get back. And I want to say too, Verna probably would have filled in Allenby on the fact that they talked with Commander David and what he, like that they're going to be coming and they're going to have guests. We're going to have guests soon.
Thank you. I appreciate knowing that. I feel like I should have been briefed way earlier than this.
Well, stuff all happened so fast, and yeah. Oh, and we have a medic. Did you meet Deacon the medic?
Yeah, I've worked with Deacon for months. So
Okay, all right.
who do you think sent you guys the medic?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you do here, I guess.
I handle the day to day while you guys are off saving the world.
Well, you do a great job, and then Verna kind of like gets a little awkward because she doesn't want to think that they're saying goodbye for like potentially the last time. So she does that thing where she like kind of like pats her shoulder and she stands up and she's like, "All right, shall we get this day started, huh?"
Yeah. So with that, she kind of grabs your hands and pulls you in, lifts your chin, and gives you like a right proper snugging.
Aw.
No.
Yeah.
No, I draw
Walking with the
the
door
line
open?
at that. I draw the line at that description.
The word. Yeah, okay, yeah, the word.
Right proper snogging is where I draw the line.
All right. Does anybody else have anybody they would like to communicate with before getting into the sub?
I'm gonna
I
go
gotta
talk to
go get the
Granny.
dog.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, you can go talk to Granny first. I'm gonna get the dog. Shouldn't take long, theoretically.
so
do you mean the real dog or the robot dog?
The robot dog.
Okay,
We have a real dog?
No.
Sometimes Rob has to walk the dog.
Bark.
Oh.
Yeah.
so it's roughly about 8:30 in the morning now. So you know the Granny is probably up on top of the front wall. So if you were making your way out there.
Lieutenant Granny.
Hi, Jessica. Hey, I've missed you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. That's still not my name, but I'm doing all right.
Oh, Jessica, I know. You keep wanting to go by your middle name, but that's not what your mother named you, so that's not what we're going with.
That's, you know what? I'll accept. I'll allow it, I suppose. We're heading out. We're gonna be gone for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You guys are going to outer space or something.
Oh, no, we're going to the ocean. It's like the opposite of outer space.
Jesus Christ.
Right, that's right. I'm also really sorry that I shot at you the other day.
If it means anything, it was pretty cool.
It was kind of cool. You guys were going very fast. I have to work on my aim a little better.
You gotta lead them a little better than that. It's true.
So,
I'm glad you missed because it's better for me and my well-being.
well,
But you gotta.
if I would have known it was you and that hunk Itor, I would have absolutely not shot at you.
Ooh.
And the
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Do you think Itar's a hunk? Are you a cougar, Granny?
I mean,
Considering she's like a million.
Doesn't change things for me.
That's
Yeah, like a million.
I mean, we, soldiers in barracks and whatnot.
Yeah, Granny's got to eat.
Anyway, so I know you're leaving, so I got you a present.
For me, in my hair. For
Yeah.
me,
Yes, I kind of raided the armory because the perks of being quartermaster. And I'm not entirely sure how or why they gave me that position. I'm not.
I don't know why either.
Yeah. Like I just kind of showed up and started doing it, and nobody really stopped me. I think.
Like, here's the thing. Like, until like yesterday, I forgot we were still technically a military. Like, we've just been a commune with guns for the last like 6 months.
Okay. Everything here has giant helix labels on it. That you know what?
But, like, we haven't been acting like we're helix. All right, we're just doing things.
Your brother got all the brains.
Oh, savage.
Impolite.
It's fine. We're the pretty.
That's just what my mom said. But okay.
Well, look, you're he got all my brains. You definitely got my butt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a weird family reunion.
I'm not related to this woman.
Well, you are now, I guess.
I guess.
Possession's 9/10 of the law, and apparently you have her butt.
Yeah, and
Yeah, fair.
9%.
Fair.
So she kind of hands you this intricately carved, like it is a whole bunch of metal put together, about the size of a bow staff,
Oh,
and it's got little jets in the end. I have just added to your inventory. It is the Flame Breather staff.
ew.
Yes. So it is essentially you can flavor this however you want. In my mind, it is it's a bow staff with like jets of flames that can pop out of either end.
That's sick.
Yeah, you press a button and it kind of lights off. You have to refuel it, but like it's easy enough to refuel. You have stuff on you to do so. Yeah.
That's sick as hell.
Be safe. I don't want you to die like your mother did. The war was rough. Also, take this, and she hands you like a whole bunch of ration snacks. It's like an emergency camp box full of like non-generic Snickers and the candy bars and stuff.
Thank you so much, Grandma.
Yeah, you're welcome. And she kind of pulls you in and gives you just one of those wet, sloppy grandma forehead kisses.
Oh no. She will not wipe it off until Grandma can't see her anymore.
Yeah. So with that, unless anybody else is saying goodbye to anybody, we are going to head to the submarine for launch.
I think that's all I got.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready for lunch. A little hungry.
Launch.
Boo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything in a while. I had to say something.
He needed a joke.
Break up this heartfelt moment with a little bit of comedy.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right.
Look, I don't care. I don't care what we do as long as we get to do that slow walk toward the sub.
Oh yes.
Oh, what backtrack are we using?
You know, that's a good question. Justin, throw in.
Something we're allowed to play in the background while walking
Get me
towards the
something royalty free.
You know what? Make it dramatic. Throw in a little bit of that season 1 intro here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's so perfect.
Nice.
Call to come back.
Nice.
Let's go.
It's playing right now. I can. Oh, it sounds so good.
Oh my God, I can hear it.
Wow.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let me turn it up a little bit. Oh yes.
That's my jam.
You guys head towards the sub and you can kind of meet up. Give me group decks, guys.
A group
Just
deck.
Oh
check.
no.
Yeah, just to see like if anybody screws up this
Check or save.
hero walk. Let me save.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
actually, that's the same for me.
That is a 30-20.
That's not a good number on my end.
17 for me.
Verna got a 17 too.
Oh, I got an 11.
All right, cool. So even if
I'm hungover, I have an excuse.
even if Tor rolled absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Yeah, no, you guys have all managed.
natural 20. God damn it.
Natural 20.
You guys passed.
We didn't need that.
It like somebody turned on a giant fan at the other end of the docks. Isabel and everybody's hair is blowing in the wind. Yeah, slight ruffle on the jumpsuits.
Yeah, I do the I want to do the anime thing where in the wind I do the little head shake and put my hair up in a ponytail.
Yeah, the people that are wearing them as gauntlets are, they're all nice and shiny. Chris's belt buckle is massive with the knife sticking out. Ithor has across his chest. You're wearing.
You're wearing
I am.
pants.
And a crop top, thank you.
Yeah. So you guys get to the sub. and you make your way in. And you seal the back door.
You are all greeted with not only William, who just sits there and waits like the good boy he is, but you'd all also be greeted with like sort of warm, but they've definitely were cooked like a few hours ago. Just like plates of flapjacks are kind of left.
Launch day pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Just like,
I dig it. Hajime, when do you ever sleep?
come with me. Shh, come with me. Also, I don't know what you
I'm
put in here last night, but it better not blow up. Look at this, and I will show you the brand new kitchen.
I mean, it won't unless compressed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. All right, that'll do. Does this have like one of those real nice vent fans over the grill?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm smoking in here, and there's nothing you can say about it.
Verna comes in. She goes, "Hey, what are you guys looking at? Whoa, Hajime, there is more than enough counter space for a stupid small hydroponic garden in here."
To hell with your hydroponics! I don't want it talking in my goddamn kitchen.
Walking past, heading towards the medical bay, you just hear he can stick his head in. Smoking's bad for you. So keep going.
Just under his breath, mainly to Hajime, I just kind of look by me. I was like, "So is telling me what to do." I go back to my room to make sure everything is set up.
So in your room, you'll see that Deacon's already laid his stuff out.
Yeah, all right. I'll pick whatever side he didn't pick.
Yeah, that's fine. You have the right side. Doesn't make much of a difference. Hajime. So the room assignments are as such. Deacon and Achilles are sharing crew cabin 1.
Oof.
Crew cabin 2 is Verna and Isabel. Crew cabin
Girls'
3
night.
is Waylon and Itor.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath the bow? Stern. Whatever the front is.
Bow.
I believe.
Wow.
The bow of the submarine is the captain's quarters. And that is all Hajime.
And William.
Right.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Oh.
Pet the dog.
All right, I guess I'll look at Robo Kids, be like, all right, I guess we should probably go to the bridge. I'm sure you have to interface with something.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's real early.
I feel you, buddy.
I thought the turtle dude did the maps.
Yeah, but you're the one with the, coordinates.
Yeah, fine. All right.
You don't have to. I can just plug the cable in. You can go to sleep.
Oh no, that's fine. Let's go. So he kind of trods up front and kind of like locks himself down in between the two front command chairs.
Yeah.
And you just see like a USB port open up in the back of his head.
Yep, that'll do. I'll hop into one of the command chairs and plug them in.
All right. So the map kind of appears on screen. It kind of pings on Waylon's wrist with the device there.
Fantastic.
And a USB slot kind of opens up on him.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks like you can interface directly.
Oh, perfect. Good. That'll let me keep track of the map. Yeah.
I am so unceremoniously sitting in this other commanding chair.
Yeah. So
Sideways, leg over the arm.
Waylon plugs in, and his overlays with the directions that Robo Achilles is putting out there.
That dog of mine.
So you've got your map, you've got your stops. It's a 3-month journey. You're gonna have to stop roughly once a week. And Waylon has those mapped out. So that is good there. Yeah. If you guys are ready to go, then you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, I do believe we will set out.
All right, I'll hit all the lockdown buttons and all this airtightness happens.
The roll a con save real quick as the vehicle pressurizes.
Oh, I don't have to worry about that one.
Let's see.
My lungs work in the vacuum.
Fair enough.
24.
Isabel Mamas.
23.
Somebody who rolled under a 10, your ears like instantly pressurized. Anybody that rolled under a 5, you kind of drop to the knee, like drop to your knees and puke in the nearest receptacle.
That's a 3.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's a 3.
That's below 5, so
Yeah.
I'll hold together.
Everybody who rolled above a 10 is 5.
All right.
beautiful.
All right.
Yeah. So you
Hajime will come up over the little loudspeaker in the sub and goes, "Okay, everybody, get comfy real quick because we're going to be going for a while. Let's hope we don't run into a giant snake." And the sub dives.
As I'm sitting next to Hajime in the other command chair, I look at me and like, what? All right, what?
so with
What?
you just kind of enter the, you splash down and you watch very dramatically as the water kind of comes up over the front of your ship, and we're gonna end it there.
Fantastic.
I have one very small shenanigan.
No, we've there.
Oh,
I want to hear it.
all right.
End on a shenanigan. Let's hear it.
Bye.
Yeah, what's the
You
shenanigan?
got
I was gonna say that Verna uses her bloodhound like alcohol tracking abilities to find one of the crates in Achilles and Deacon's room and snag one of the bottles out of one of the crates of alcohol that he put in there.
yeah, not right now. You guys have entered the ship, gone straight to the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're all hanging out. You are starting this journey. You can shenanigan with that later.
First order of
Okay.
shenanigans. I got it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. So like I said, we're gonna end it there. It was a good session, everybody. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Anybody excited? Anybody excited?
I like to think I'm somewhere in the middle ground.
I'm never happy.
Can't wait for giant snake.
Again.
It's coming.
Ugh.
Hopefully. Yeah, maybe.
Like, subscribe, hit those follow buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Smash
do
that subscribe button.
Multiply, divide, subtract.
Yeah, please excuse my dear Aunt
Yeah,
Sally.
watch the video is recommended next. Probably a Mr. Beast video based on the algorithms. Watch more of the Storm Gaming Alliance channel here. I don't know, Witcher Wednesdays or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. With that, good night, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
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 To hell with your hydroponics. I don't want it talking in my goddamn kitchen.